Have you ever noticed that you might treat the Starbucks barista with more common courtesy than you treat your partner? It's true. Think about it when you go to Starbucks, right? You go in, you say, please, could you do this? If it's not too much trouble, could you do that?
Thank you.
Thank you so much I appreciate what you did over here. And then when they hand you the change, they say thank you. You say you're welcome.
You might even smile.
It's a common courtesy festival.
Right.
Well, believe us when we tell you that if you're with your partner completely knows that you treat the barista with more common courtesy than you treat them, because we treat your partners.
Right.
So we have a challenge for you. And before we do that, we want to share with you a really amazing study that came out of UC Berkeley. And the UC Berkeley study found that couples that use 3 phrases in their relationship, and this is what the 3 phrases are: please, thank you, and you're welcome. That's it. Please, thank you, you're welcome. Phrases you learned in the 1st grade. But it turns out
Those couples beat the 50. They didn't get divorced. They had such a small percentage that did. And they
had arguments, they had fights, they had everything every other couple did. But the one thing they did have
was because they had this courtesy, they also had respect, and they knew that about each other. And so they were able to get through stuff, which the other couples don't, because when you're not getting that type of courtesy and respect, the person who's not getting it begins to feel less and less and less like they matter in the relationship.
and less appreciated, less needed, less wanted, less cared for. And believe us when we tell you, that's why your partners come to us for therapy. So here's our challenge for you. We want you to take 3 simple phrases, words you learned in 1st grade. Please,
Kindergarten.
thank you, and you're welcome.
They learned it in kindergarten.
Add them to the next conversation you have with your partner, the very next conversation.
Right.
Instead of saying things like, could you grab that?
Could you please grab that?
Could you please grab that? Give me that, or hand me that. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, oh, but my partner doesn't complain about it. They don't mind.
They're feeling sick inside, and they feel hollow, and they begin to hurt. And they don't always understand right away, but after a while they do, because they see you being nice to everybody and not them. Because you think, oh, it's my wife, it's my husband. No.
Oh yeah,
no,
and if
no,
you're
no,
thinking
no,
it
no,
because you're married, you don't have to use those phrases. Guess what? You might as well get in the divorce line right now. So again, here's our challenge. Add please, thank you, you're welcome to your relationship conversation, and do it in the very next conversation you have with your partner, and watch things change right before your eyes.